Hello people of the internet. Today in this video I will be showing you how to disassemble your Federal Signal model siren, the model D, A, J, L, etc. Now I don't own a model A or G, but I do know that the D and L are about the same just with a different intake. So this video, if it doesn't work with the A and G, it should work with the D and L, considering I own a D right here. Alright, let's get into the video. Here are the tools you need. Okay, so right here are all the tools you'll need. You will need an electric screwdriver, although a regular screwdriver could also work, but if you are using an electric one, I do recommend also having a regular one for the tag. A little stake right here to get the rotor out. A rubber mallet to, to get the rotor out. This wrench, it is a 5/8. You'll use that to get the stand off, and WD-40 if your siren is extremely rusted and you really need it. Alright, let's get into the video now, starting with the stand. Okay, so this is the part where you take off the motor cover. The motor cover, right up here, along with the stand and everything. So number one, you want to remove it itself. So there should be 4 screws going all around the siren here. Some of mine are missing, I know. Here is where you would get your electric screwdriver and or regular. I'd recommend using an electric for this part. And you take off all of these screws. Oh, wrong way, sorry. Now, I would recommend putting these screws, they should be, these screws, these little short screws with a washer and a lock nut. Sorry if it's blurry, my camera doesn't want to fucking focus. Anyways, I'd recommend putting these inside of some type of jar. So that you don't lose them. Like how I lost all mine. Okay, you just repeat that for the next 4. Don't want to bother you with that, so I'll just make this time lapse. Don't mind my little 2001 plushie. Got that at Siren. 25. It was great being seeing Greenville and everything else. Rest in peace. Alright, Tom. Okay, now that you have all these out, well, it just did it itself, but yeah. Usually it would just be the stand that falls off, but I guess technically both of these can come off, yeah. But the things that should come off are the outer horn and your motor cover. Now, as you can see, it is just the motor, stator, rotor, and intake. So basically, because we're doing the disassembly progress on the motor cover, now I'll teach you how to take off the stand. So, put all of this stuff off to the side. And you want to grab your 5/8 wrench, and you want to take off these bolts. This step is easy enough. You just gotta make sure your bolt isn't. That's what happened to mine at first. Okay, anyway. So once you have that off, these pieces should fall off. The nut, or well, the bolt actually. The nut and the little ring. These things are heavy. Here you want to put these off to the side, and then repeat that for the other side. In. Okay, so this right here is an instance where the nut is stuck. Right here, you can also use the rubber mallet in the beginning of the video I told you about to get that fixed. Anyway. see, after doing that for long enough, you're able to get this off. And now, you should be able to, as you can see, all the other ones, put those off to the side. And now, the stand should come off. That also off to the side. And now you just have the motor couple. And well, I guess I'll also teach you how to take off the stand. For the tag, I mean. Now, I would not recommend using the electrical screwdriver for the tag, as it can damage your tag. That happened to me. Federal told them the edible. So I'd recommend using your regular screwdriver, flathead. So you just want to, let me show you. These two screws. Oh, sorry. These two screws, you just want to take those out. Bam! Now you have two little screws. Recommend putting those in a jar also, so that you don't lose them. And now you also have your tag. Yeah, edible. Yeah, that's why I don't recommend using an electric. But yeah, now you have your tag off. That is basically it for the motor couple. On to the intake. Taking off your intake is easy enough. All you have to do is take out the 4 screws that go all around the stable. I'd recommend putting those in a jar also. Now, you have, I have 3 because I sadly lost one because I didn't use the jar design at first. But yep, now you just put these in a safe spot. And now you can, there's your intake. Yeah, this should be the same for the L. I don't know if it's the same for the A. It could be, I really don't know. But yeah, there's your intake. Onto the rotor. Okay, so unfortunately, the rotor is going to be in a part 2, since I'm having some trouble right now.